Welcome to my Bad Boys for Life movie review. I actually got a chance to see the movie last night, which was an amazing movie. Unlike the other two, it is far funnier. Far, far funnier. I cannot express enough how funny this movie is. But this, Mr. Stuckman right here, I don't think he's seen the movie. Okay? I just want to hear what he has to say.
Bad Boys for Life sees the return of Will Smith and Martin Lawrence in this long-running franchise, despite big gaps in between all three films. This is the first in the franchise to not be directed by Michael Bay. It's helmed by Belgian filmmakers Adil El Arbi and Bilal Fallah. As usual, I apologize if I pronounced your names incorrectly. In this film, Mike Lowry and Marcus Burnett are called back into action when a shooter is murdering specific targets across the world. Some of these targets are personal to Mike and Marcus, and so they set off on one final ride together. That is, of course, unless they make Bad Boys 4, which I understand they're talking about. So who really knows with these movies? There's going to be more eventually. I got to be real. I've never really loved the Bad Boys films, which I know is sort of sacrilege for someone from my generation to say.
He doesn't even like the movie. Of course he's going to give it a bad review.
It's going to be Rush Hour.
Wrong movie.
The first two Rush Hour movies in particular I like a lot. From the 80s, I love Lethal Weapon. When it came to the Bad Boys films, I love Will Smith and Martin Lawrence as these characters, and I think they have great chemistry on screen, and I like seeing them in a movie. I just don't like how Michael Bay directs them. They feel really loud and incoherent. I can enjoy those first two movies purely based on watching the stars interact and tell jokes, but story-wise, both of them are very messy, and I just don't like the way Michael Bay directs action. It's very choppy. He loves to zoom in on things constantly, which is why I'm happy to report that I think this film is better directed than those other films, although at times it does feel like it fits in with Michael Bay's style, as if they're trying to appease the fans of the other two films by making a film that seems like Michael Bay could have made it.
Who cares about Michael Bay?
It goes for the excess the way Bay does. If you like what has become popularized as Bayhem, then you might be disappointed by that, but I was pleasantly surprised by the fact that this movie is actually semi-coherent. If you love those first two films and all you want out of this one is seeing Martin Lawrence and Will Smith back on screen together, kicking ass and telling jokes while doing it, this film is going to satisfy you perfectly. In fact, I think Netflix, so I watched them both over the past 2 days, and the antagonist in this movie just feels like he's going for both of their throats.
We don't want to get into
a lot more than previously.
To watch
in the first two, it was always just kidnap a girl that means something to them. In this movie, they actually found a way to make the villain feel deeply personal and how he goes about achieving his goals and the things he's willing to do. The film actually has some pretty shocking moments of violence, too, that I wasn't expecting. Usually when a film is edited in a certain way and you can hear the music fading in and out or sound effects about to come in, you're like, somebody's about to get fucking shot and you know what's about to happen.
Bad Boys for Life.
2 moments of very
Bad Boys for Life. Listen to me. This is a movie you have to go see. If you want to laugh your hearts out, this is the one to do it on. All right? Thank you for joining Chico Chad on Bad Boys for Life movie review. Thanks, Mr. Stuckman, for your partial movie review.